Hello students, this is Nitika here and today we will be studying the Earth in the solar system. This is chapter number 1, grade 6. So, the Earth in the solar system. So, how wonderful it is to watch the night sky after sunset. One would find, one would first notice one or two bright dots shining in the sky. Soon you would see the numbers increasing, right? Some are bright while others are dim. It seems as if sky is studded with diamonds. They all appear to be twinkling, but if you look at them carefully, you'll notice that some of them do not twinkle as others do. They just simply glow without any flicker as just the moonshine. Along with these bright objects, you may also see the moon on most of these days. How it may, however, appear different at times, in different shapes, and at different positions. You can see the moon, full moon, only once in a month's time. The full moon night, or the Amavas, or the Purnima, or a fortnight later. You cannot see it at all. It is the new moon or the Amavasya. On this day, you can watch the night sky the best, provided it is a clear night. Okay. So, till now we think this much do we understand about moon. Oh my god, that the moon. You see moon in the night sky at different positions. Yeah, you may do this experiment. You might have studied in your physics, or if you haven't, then you'll study the next year. You see different positions. Okay. So you see moon at different position, at different shapes. Then what else? Position, you see different shapes of the moon. Then you see different times. Okay, so this different appearance of moon at different times is known as the phases of the moon. We have phases of the moon. We have 8 phases of the moon. 8 phases of the moon. Okay, so the full moon, full moon night is known as the Purnima. If you cannot remember this, just remember like Pur you can understand means full moon night. And when you have new moon, when no moon is visible, then we say it as Amavasya. Okay, so this is what you have studied till now, right? Let me clear it. Then, yes, the sun, the moon, and these objects shining in the night sky are called celestial bodies or heavenly bodies. Any now celestial bodies, I hope you all know this thing though. Celestial bodies, celestial bodies are what? Are the bodies which lie outside outside the Earth's atmosphere. Okay, so celestial bodies are any bodies which lie outside the Earth's atmosphere, or they lie out in the space, or they lie in the space. Anything which is outside the Earth's atmosphere, that means it's in space, is a celestial body or a heavenly body. Okay, is this much clear to all of you? Then, then stars. What are stars? Stars. Sun is a star. What are stars? Stars are the huge balls of burning gases which emit their own heat and light. The huge balls of burning gases which emit their own heat and light are called stars. Okay, so the sun is a star. We have the reason why we call sun a star, because sun has its own heat and light, and it's the world's brightest object, what object in the whole world. Okay, in the whole, I mean in the whole solar system. Okay, is it clear? So are we clear till here? Let's move on to the next page. This, then you can see this thing. If I just edit it and just flip it, I think you'll be able to see. Yeah. Okay. This is page number 3, right? Okay. This right here is page number 2. So now you must have noticed that all the objects look smaller when seen from a distance. How small airplanes looks when it flies at a greater height. While watching night sky, you may notice various patterns formed by different groups of stars. These are called the constellations. So these are, some basic things about the space and the solar system, and all things you should know. So what are the constellations? I hope you know these things. This chapter is, I know, very silly, but so constellations. What are constellations? Anyone? Well, constellations are the patterns. No, oh my god, my writing is pathetic. I think I should type it. Okay. So constellations are nothing but the patterns formed by the stars in the night sky. Okay, so constellations are nothing but the patterns which are formed by the night, formed by the stars in the night sky. Okay, the Ursa Major or the Big Bear is one such constellation. One of the most easily recognition is the Small Bear or the Saptarishi, the seven stars. It is a group of seven stars that forms a part of large Ursa Major constellation. Someone elder. Okay, okay. So right now we got to know about many constellations, like right now you just got. I mean, I got to know about the Ursa Major, the Ursa Major. This constellation, the Ursa Major constellation, then the Orion, then the what else? The Big Bear, Big Bear. Now see, we have a constellation made up of seven stars. Seven stars. We have a constellation that is known as the Saptarishi, I think. So this is what it is. Yes, it's the Saptarishi. What is Saptarishi? Saptarishi is a constellation which is formed by the seven stars. Alright. It is a group of seven stars that forms a part of the largest. Now here, in ancient times, people used to determine directions using the night with the help of the stars. The north indicates north direction. It's also north star indicates the north direction. Now, in the ancient time, you know what, the people, if they did not know where to go, how they used to find the where to go, they used to indicate their positions, that where to go with the help of the stars. If you have a star facing towards the north direction, then they would imagine that we have to go towards the north direction. If they would find a star facing the east direction, then they would decide that we have to go to the east direction. So one such star that's found in a particular direction, that is in the north direction, is known as the pole star. What's the pole star? It's a star which is found in the northern direction. Okay, so a north star is a pole star. Okay, it always remains the same position. So yeah, now most of the people would use the pole star to indicate that, okay, if the person is standing over here and he finds the star at the north position, then he would say that if I find this star over here, if you would find a star over there, then you would decide that I have to go there. If you find the stars over here, you have to decide that I'll go over here. Okay, so anywhere they decide the position, I mean the direction, with the help of the stars. So pole star is one of the star which faces in north direction, and the Asian people used to determine their positions with the help of this only. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light, and they are lit by the lights of stars. Such bodies are called the planets. Yeah, we know this thing that planets. What are planets? Planets are the celestial bodies which do not emit their own heat and light. They borrow or they reflect the light from the sun, or any other planet. So not planet, other stars. They borrow, they reflect the light from the other stars. Okay. Then the next thing is the solar system. Now let's start. Now Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus have rings around them. These are the belts of small debris. These rings are made to be seen by Earth with the help of powerful, so now here I can see, with a powerful telescope. Okay, now we say that only the planet Saturn has rings around it, but no, Saturn, Jupiter, and Uranus, these three planets have rings around them. How can we see? Now, you know what are these all rings made up of? These are made up of the debris. What are debris? Small kind of, rocks, you can say. Rocks. Giant rocks. So these are made up of the rocks. Debris are rocks. So these rings around these planets is made up of by the debris. Okay, so then what is the solar system? Sun and 8 planets and satellites, some other celestial bodies called asteroids and meteoroids are solar system. This is a solar system. See, this is my solar system. Number one is my Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So these are the distances from the planets. I mean, from the distance of the planets by the sun. Let me just clear it and let me choose. Okay. This is my sun. And here, Venus is the, here is the Mercury. Mercury is the first planet, which is here. Mercury takes one orbit for around the sun in 88 days. Mercury completes its orbit in 88 days. Then Venus spins on its axis on 59 days. Means rotation is of 59 days. Then Venus takes an orbit in 255 days. Spins on 243 days it takes. Earth. How much time does Earth take to revolve? Earth takes one orbit in 365 days, that means 1 year, and spins on 1 day. Number of moons is 1, whereas Mercury and Venus do not have any moon. Mars. One orbit around the sun, it takes it how much? 687 days. Spinning on the axis, how much time? 1 day. Same as the Earth. And satellites, how much? 2. These all planets, these 4 planets, the before the asteroid belt, are called the inner planets, which are made up of rocks, and you know that thing. While these, called the outer planets, are made up of gases. A. Gases and liquids. So you have to learn these facts that sun, now Venus, I will also, number 1 you have Mars. Sorry, oh, what have I written? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. We've done till here the inner planets. Mercury, how much days does it take to spin around the sun? It takes 69 days to spin. Sorry. It takes how many? It takes 88 days. Mercury takes 88 days to revolve, and 59 days to rotate. Venus. How many days do Venus take? Venus takes 225 days for its revolution, and 243 days for its rotation. Earth, we all know, takes 365 days for revolution, and 24 hours for rotation. Mars takes how many days? It's 687 days for revolution, and same 1 day for rotation. Okay, you will have to, when I'll share the notes with you all people, then I'll mention it over here. Till the time you have to learn them. Then you have the outer planets, that is number 1, Jupiter. One orbit takes 11 years. Oh my god. One orbit around the sun, it takes 11 years, and 11 months, about 12 years. So how much time? 12 years. And to spin on its axis, it takes just 9 hours. This, what can we say? That it is big, and it spins very fast. It spins very fast, right? And it's giant. It's the biggest because it takes such a long time. Saturn. One orbit takes 29 years. Oh my god. 5 months. So how much can we say that? Okay, so it takes 5 months and 9 years, approximately month it takes approximately takes 30, sorry, not months, it takes 30 years to revolve around the sun, and 10 hours and 40 minutes. Wow. Okay, Jupiter has 16. No. Basically, Jupiter has 67 moons. Till discovered till now. It's I think the book is of old edition. This Jupiter has the largest number of moons. That's 667 moons. Sorry, only 67 moons. Then Uranus. How much time does it take to spin on the axis? About 11 hours rotation. Uranus is how much time does it take? Oh my god, it takes 84 years. It takes 84 years, Uranus. How slow are these all? Yeah, they would be obviously slow because they're, just if you compare the orbit of Earth and the orbit of the Jupiter, you'll get a very, very much difference. The orbit of the Earth would be much smaller because it's much closer, to the sun. But here, if you look for the Jupiter, this much. Can you see the radius? I'll just show you when I clear, and I'll take a white pen. If you see for the distance between the sun and the Earth, its radius is this much. This much. Can you see? It's little. But if you compare this and this, it's very much, right? So obviously it will take a lot of time because now more the radius, more the perimeter. So it will take a lot of time. The farther distance, I mean the farthest planet would have the highest days, years of revolution. Neptune. Uranus, we know how much it takes, 84 years and completes 1 in 70. Okay. It takes 164 years, 16 hours. Okay. Neptune, how much does it take? It takes 164 years. Oh my god. To complete one revolution around the sun. That's too much. Right? So, these are very, very interesting facts. That's why I say you study social science. Actually, this is science, but still. So now the next topic, the next thing page is this. Sun. Sun is at the center of the solar system. It is huge and made up of extremely hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system. The sun is the ultimate source of energy for heat and light for the solar system, but that tremendous heat is not felt so much because despite being the nearest star, it's far from away. Sorry, it's far away from us. Sun is about 150 million kilometers away from the Earth. Okay, so the sun, we know that the sun is at the center of the solar system, and sun and the sun, has a gravity. I don't know what force it has, such a force that it pulls the all planets all around it. I think so. Okay, so it exerts force that all the planets are sticked, are moving around it. If it would not exert force, all the planets would not revolve around it. Okay, planets. There are 8 planets. In order from distance, they are, we know this: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Now, recently in August 2006, Pluto was considered, but in a meeting of International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that Pluto, like other celestial bodies, Ceres, Sirius or this. You know what is this thing? Sirius, this thing. It's a planet which is found between the Mars and the Jupiter. It's a planet, okay? Discovered in the recent past, may be called as a dwarf planet. The Earth. Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun. Its size, it's the fifth largest planet. It's slightly flattened at the top and at the poles. That's why the shape is described as geoid. Geoid means an Earth-like shape. Okay, Earth is a geoid. You can also say it as an oblate spheroid. Okay, because I teach small kids, so I know many terms for this thing. So, okay, another word that you've seen is a geoid. Okay, geoid is what? It's the shape of the Earth. I don't know how long is this chapter because now conditions favorable to support life are probably found only on Earth. The Earth is neither too hot nor too cold. It has water and air, which are very essential for our survival. The air has life supporting gases like oxygen. Because of these reasons, Earth is a unique planet on the solar system. Why is Earth a unique planet? Because it has some favorable conditions to support the life. It is neither hot nor too cold. It has water, air, right? So these are the reasons. From the outer space, the Earth appears to be blue because the two-thirds of the surface is covered by water. Now, okay, so Neil Armstrong was the first person to step on the surface of the moon. Can you imagine who was the first Indian who landed? Anyone who knows that who was the first Indian to land on the moon? Mm, wait, I'll show you. Let's go to, I mean, let's go to the Google and I'll show you. Okay, so who was the first astronomer to step on moon from, oh my god, from India? So it can be, oh my god, what is this? Who was the first Indian on moon? It was Rakesh Sharma. I just saw it somewhere here. See, Rakesh Sharma. The wing commander Rakesh Sharma. Okay, he was the first Indian astronomer who went to the I mean, who was the first to travel on the moon. If you want to see, he was the Rakesh Sharma who was the first one to travel to the moon from India. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Coming back, now we have the moon. Our Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. Its diameter is only 1/4, that is the Earth, that of the Earth. It appears so big because it's near to the Earth than other celestial. It's about this. It's about 3,84,400 kilometers away from us. Now you can compare this to Earth and the Sun. That yeah, Moon moves around the Earth in 27 days. You know that it takes exactly the time to spin one. Okay, see, satellite is a celestial body that moves around another planets in the same way as. Okay, asteroids and meteoroids. What's the difference between the two? We'll just know them in a few minutes. Asteroids. What are asteroids? Here we just asteroids. Apart from the stars, planets, and satellites, there are numerous tiny bodies which also move around the sun. These are called the asteroids. They are found between the orbits of the Mars and the Jupiter. Scientists are the view that asteroids are part of the planet which exploded many years back. So, what are the asteroids? The scientists or the astronomers say that whenever a planet breaks into pieces, then these small pieces are known as the asteroids, and these asteroids revolve around the sun. Okay, so this is what your asteroid, and then comes a meteoroids. So, in other words, also we can say that asteroids are the small pieces of broken planets. Meteoroids. Small pieces of rocks which move around the sun are called the meteoroids. Sometimes these meteoroids came near Earth and tend to drop upon it. During this process, due to friction with the air, they get heated up and burn. This causes a flash of light. Sometimes a meteor without being completely burned falls in the earth and creates a hollow. Okay, so did you got the difference between the asteroid and the meteoroid now? Asteroid are the broken pieces of planets, right? When a planet explodes, these small pieces are called the asteroids. Meteoroids. What are the meteoroids? Meteoroids are the small rocks which tend to drop upon the earth. Whenever any unburnt meteoroid falls on the earth, then it creates a hollow with it, right? If, think for example, it never happened, if a burning meteoroid came to earth, what would happen? Obviously it would just slow upon its flame, because earth's atmosphere will stop such a huge amount of heat. It will stop because of the earth's atmosphere. Let's move on. It's the last part of the chapter, I think so. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars. These are millions of such galaxies that make the universe. It's difficult for us to imagine universe it is. Okay, so now see, stars. Stars combine to make galaxies, and many galaxies combine to make the universe. Is it clear? And in universe, everything is included. Your stars are included, then your galaxies are included, then your clouds and everything, every planet thing, everything is included. Which galaxy do we belong to? It's the Milky Way galaxy. Okay. Let's move to the other page. And okay, so here we are done with chapter. So let's follow this. So, how does a planet differ from the star? Anyone? Okay, a planet differs from a star because planets do not emit their own light while stars do emit. Okay, planets reflect the light of the stars. What is meant by the solar system? Solar system is an assembly of 8 planets and the sun and stars and these all things. Okay, and the planets revolve around the sun. Name all the planets their distance from the sun. Okay, why is Earth called a unique planet? We know because it's only the planet where living organisms are found. It gives us suitable conditions for living beings to survive. Why do we see only one side of the moon always? Because of its rotation. Yeah, just a minute, let me show you. For example, this is the moon and this is the earth. Its rotation, its speed of rotation is equal to that of the earth. That is why we always face the equal, we always face the same side of the moon. Alright? Why do we only, okay, no. What is a universe? Universe is a collection of the galaxies. Okay, now next thing is, I don't know what, just a minute, give me a minute. Yes, so okay, take the correct answers. A planet known as the, okay, take the correct planet known as the Earth's twin. Bills. Which planet is called as the Earth's twin planet? Anyone? Okay. Look over here. Actually, what happened was I missed this portion in which your orbit and that all topic were also discussed. So let's just discuss this. In this, your answer to your question is there. See now, all 8 planets of the solar system around the move around the sun in fixed path called orbit. We know that. Mercury is the nearest to the sun. It takes only about 88 days to complete a revolution. Venus is considered as the Earth's twin. Why? Because its size and shape are very much similar to that of the Earth. Which planet is known as the Earth's twin? Uh, Venus. Why? Because it's almost everything. Its shape and its size appear similar to that of the Earth. Alright? Now, which is the third nearest planet to the Sun? Earth. All planets move around the Sun in a circular path. Actually, it should be an elongated path. You know what? Yes, it should be an elongated path. Mm, elongated, see. These paths, in fixed paths, these paths are elongated. Okay. Now, the pole star indicates the direction to the north. We know that. We just discussed that. Okay, north. Okay. So now let's move to the remaining half. Before let me do that, let me just clear all the drawings. Here, asteroids are found in between the orbits of here the inner planets and the outer planets. Here, Mars and Jupiter. Group of dash form various patterns called a telltale. This is very good question. I think so. Maybe it would be good. It's very simple. So group of stars, a group of stars forming various patterns are called tell no a constellation. Okay, because they form various patterns. A huge system of stars is called a galaxy. Okay. Dash is the closest celestial body to the Earth, the Sun, the star. Dash, oh, where am I? Is the third nearest planet to the Sun. We know this very well, very well. Earth. Dash and Dash do not have their planets do not have their own heat and light, right? Heat and light. All right. Okay, so students, with this we complete our chapter number. What chapter is this? Chapter number 1 of grade 6 geography. Okay. So I hope all of the things are clear to you all. I think all the things are now clear to you. If you have any doubt, please. Okay. I'll be conducting a live chat. I don't know when, but I will be, or from tomorrow, I'll be enabling the chats. So if you guys have any doubt in any portion of any chapter, just do mention in the comment box. I will read that. Okay. So just now, what I am thinking is that once we are done with a particular chapter, in my next class for the chapter, I have my notes. I'll convert them into PDF forms and I will, share the notes with you guys so that you can easily go through the notes. Okay. So just do mention for which chapters you all think that the notes are needed so that I will make the notes and then, okay. Bye. Have a nice day.